So I was at DYC last year, and I was over by the prayer wall, and I was writing down, and I was praying about what I was gonna do next year, because I wasn't really ready for college yet. And so I was writing down just for God to tell me what he wanted me to do. And then he told me to go look at the DMT table in the back. And so I did. And then I saw Mary Beth, and she was kind of just telling me stuff. And then she was like, this would be perfect for you. And she knew I was really interested in going on different retreats. So then I went to their workshop, and they just had a really cool story. And then I just kept on having these visions of me working on the DMT missionary team. And then I was like, all right, let's do this.
I wanted to serve on this team because it combined both of my backgrounds. So my degree is in choral music education, and they need somebody to lead praise and worship music, but you're also serving the youth. So we're serving middle school and high school specifically, and that's an age group that I really wanted to be a part of and to be able to minister to them. So the idea of being sent out and traveling the state and being able to lead others closer to the faith was really important to me. So when I found out about this team and how it had all of that combined into one, it just made me so happy to see that this existed.
There is no typical day on the DMT. When we have the most normal day we could have, we wake up and have a holy hour in our chapel here at Drexel House at 8 a.m., followed by morning prayer. And then around 10 o'clock we'll start our daily duties. So sometimes that's just working on talks for the upcoming weekend, or preparing something for the upcoming retreat, working on music, or it could mean going to your placement. So maybe going to work in a school, going to hang out at lunch with the kids, and usually in the afternoon is some sort of meeting. So we might have a team meeting, we might have formation. It really just depends on the day.
For me, where I'm at right now, I don't have that group to put on the retreat. So it was such a blessing, the fact that they were able to just come in. I did, very little to prepare, and they just came in and they were able to run the retreat and did a great job doing it. I would also say too, I think there's something about when a teen doesn't know someone and they're able to see that witness that these young adults have with their faith. Unlike someone who maybe they know, it allows them to get to know them, another person that they can see that's really living out the faith.
I feel like it's been really good in the sense of the diocese really takes care of us, so we can really just focus on what we need to. They give us a nice van, has all our equipment in it, and as well when we sleep places, there's enough room for all our equipment and all our stuff. Even if it's a 3-day retreat, there's more than enough room. And we have a house. Apparently Saint was here for a while, St. Catherine Drexel. She used to have nuns here for a bit, and that's the name of the house, is the Drexel House. And so we have housing provided, and as well food, have a card that allows us to get groceries and stuff for the house.
I love community. Community is probably the best part of being a missionary. Growing with other people is a lot of fun, and I think it's very beneficial for probably everyone to do it. I think everyone should be in a community at one point or another in their life.
I really genuinely think that community life is the highest form of life that someone can lead. When it's done well, when it's done right, when you're actually loving one another, when you're seeking after their good, you're like an image of the Trinity. You have multiple persons sharing this communal sense of purpose, sharing this love for one another and building each other up. And so that, for me, I think is a pretty important aspect of what we do. That community life allows us to live into that calling as missionaries in a natural way. Not only are we going out and doing mission work, but just as existing as a Christian community, we are a mission. We're revealing the image of God.
The only proper way to discern anything is to actually do something, and not just try and go through the motions of I'm discerning this, but I haven't done a single thing about it. I see no negative to doing this. There's even if this isn't where you're called to, just really praying through that and just coming and seeing what is here.
Come spend time with us, live into our rhythm of prayer, live into the rule of life with us, and just pray about it. Make sure it's where God is calling you to be.